I said salute to the untouchable True School Sports Empire.
That's
Taking
right, the
over
untouchable.
not only the South Florida boxing scene, but the worldwide boxing scene.
Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers now. It is fight week, people, and we're not talking about no Bivol versus Zota. I mean, that's a great fight. I'm very excited about that fight, but I would venture to say that I am just as excited for this fight right here as I am for Zota versus Bivol. And that fight is none other than the finale, the grand finale of the Last Chance tournament, featuring two hard luck fighters trying to fight their way into prominence and get a contract at Probox TV, Probox Promotions, and right the ship in what's been tough, hard, grueling, and arduous careers. On one side, you got Antonio Moran from Mexico. Most people know Antonio Moran mostly for getting knocked out with that big ass overhand right by Devin Haney a couple years ago. But he's a good boxer. Won a number of fights in Telemundo, and he's been doing his thing so far. He came into this tournament as the favorite, and he's done what he's had to do. His last fight, he took on Michael Dutch over in a fight that really was very boring, but he outboxed him. He used that long frame of his to outbox him and do what he needed to do, and he got the win, and he got to the final. Now, on the other side, we have the guy that I'm not going to make no secrets about it. I am rooting for this guy because this guy, when I think about boxing, what boxing's all about, I think about guys with a story like this. I think about Kendo Casteneda, San Antonio's very own Kendo Casteneda. He's taken on Antonio Moran, and he's had a really tough time in his career. I mean, he didn't win any fights in 2020 or 2021. He was always called up as the short notice opponent. He's one of these guys that always had a job, so he can never fully give himself all the way to boxing. So he was always used as one of these guys on short notice, and he was always up against odds, and he always he most of the time lost fights against guys like Raul Gordiel and Josue Vargas and things like that. But first time in his career, he's got ample time to train, and the results, you can't argue with the results. He had a sensational knockout against Sonny Fredrickson in round one. Then he won what I thought was one of the best fights of the year against Joseph Fernandez, on a fight that could have went either way, but he just did enough to win the fight. And now he comes here looking to, kind of be the Rocky Balboa, the San Antonio, Texas version of Rocky Balboa here in 2022 in the final of the Last Chance tournament. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the fight, because it's worth talking about. It's worth our attention. It's worth our time. By the way, if you guys want to watch the fight, go get the Probox TV app. Go to your, Google Play if you got Android, or go to, the App Store on iPhone, Probox TV. Go on the ProboxTV.com website. Get the app. It's $1.99 a month. I mean, you can't beat it. It's the best value in sports entertainment. They're not paying me. They're not paying me to advertise this. I just like it that much. Now, good fight. I think on one side you have a guy in Moran. He's gonna want to come into this fight, and he's want to use that long rangey frame to kind of like offset the aggression of Kendo Castaneda. He's gonna want to box him from the outside and try to keep the pace of this fight as slow as possible, because the slower it is, the more that favors him. As for Kendo Castaneda, he wants to make this an all-out war, an all-out fight. He wants to, bring the spirit of the Alamo, being that he's from San Antonio. He wants to bring the spirit of the Alamo to Plant City, Florida, and make this all-out war. He's going to want to, get on the inside of those longer arms of Antonio Moran. He's going to probably looking to land the big overhand right, or the left hook, or shots to the body. These are the punches he's going to want to land. And I think that's the fight within the fight. So there's a lot on the line. The winner of this fight is going to get a legitimate chance to really revitalize their career. For those that know, for those that don't know, when they selected all the fighters from the Probox tournament, all fighters were selected based upon, having top amateur trajectory. So if you were a fighter in this tournament, like Michael Dutch over Antonio Moran, Kendo Castaneda, Joseph Fernandez, Sonny Fredrickson, all these guys had some sort of, solid amateur pedigree, and they were supposed to go on to have promising pro careers. But such as life, their careers, for good, bad, or different, took a turn for the worst. And this tournament, this last chance tournament, was created for guys like Kendo Castaneda and Antonio Moran to give these guys a chance to really revitalize their careers. And this is a beautiful thing, because one thing I know about the unforgiving business of boxing is, like, when you have a loss, 2 losses, 3 losses, 4 losses, you're pretty much nothing in the eyes of the networks and the promoters and things like that. So the fact that you have Probox promotions putting together a tournament where they're giving guys with not pretty records chances to really make something of their careers and make a living for themselves in boxing, it really is a beautiful thing. And I honestly think, win, lose, or draw, Kendo Castenada should still get a chance to have his career revitalized, because he's shown in this tournament that when he gets proper time to train, he's a fun fighter to watch. He could be a really good TV fighter. So yeah, that's what it is. Kendo Castaneda, Antonio Moran. I'm excited for it, man. 2 Mexican fighters in the final going at it. I'm kind of pissed off I can't make it to Plant City for the fight, but I'm definitely going to be watching it with much intrigue and anticipation here on True School Sports. So, but yeah, I would advise anybody. It's going to be the night before Bivol versus Zorro. It'll be November the 4th at night. Get your Probox TV app and don't miss this fight, because it really is, to me, when we talk about all the negative things going on in boxing, with fights that aren't happening, this to me is one of these stories of the year, this last chance tournament, giving guys a chance to really make something of their careers. So yeah, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care.
Austin today. True School Sports, the untouchable.
The
Don't
untouchable.
forget it.
Hey.
Up and coming, ready to make noise in the boxing world. Already he's making noise, but soon to make even bigger noise.
Hey, this is my guy right here.
Yes, sir.
He's one of the top guys in the biz. Been a friend of mine for years. He's a friend without boxing, but definitely a friend in boxing. So thank you, Sean, for talking.
Guys like Brennan that really love and soak up the game, keep me hungry, keep me reminding of what's important in this sport. Loving not even just loving the fighters, but studying the fighters, and knowing the fight game. So much love to my man. True School, he is a true one.
Absolutely.
What's good? It's your boy BT. Hello to the thousands of True School Sports followers.
That's right, the untouchable True School Sports empire.